You ever notice this? Some of the smartest, most emotionally aware people you know are also the most exhausted. Not because they're doing too much, but because they're thinking too much. Like, they replay conversations hours later. Did that sound weird? Should I have said something else? They run through scenarios that haven't even happened. And at 2 a.m., yeah, they're wide awake. Not because anything went wrong, but because their brain just won't shut up. And here's the crazy part. The same thing that makes them thoughtful, careful, and empathetic is the exact thing draining them. So what's actually going on here? Psychologists call it rumination. Basically, when your brain gets stuck on repeat, same thoughts, same situations, over and over again, usually about the past or stuff that might happen. But this isn't about being weak. It's actually the opposite. A lot of overthinkers, they've got brains that are insanely good at spotting patterns. They're always analyzing, always connecting dots, always trying to make sense of things. The problem is, their brain never gets the memo to stop. And neurologically, your prefrontal cortex, the part that handles thinking and decision-making, just stays on, even when you're supposed to be resting. Meanwhile, your brain's background system keeps running this non-stop inner commentary. So yeah, your mind basically turns into a 24/7 podcast you didn't subscribe to. Now, here's where it gets deeper. This doesn't usually start in adulthood. For a lot of people, it starts way earlier, childhood, especially if things felt unpredictable. Like, you never knew how someone would react, or mistakes felt like a big deal. So your brain adapted. It went, all right, we got to stay ahead of everything. Think more, predict more, prepare more. So overthinking, it's not a flaw. It's a survival strategy. But not all overthinking is the same. There's one type that actually helps, where you reflect, understand yourself, grow. That's the good kind. And then there's the other kind, where you just spiral. You overanalyze everything. You can't make decisions. You start stressing about stuff that didn't even matter. That's where it gets heavy. And the tricky part? It feels productive, like you're working through something, but really, you're just stuck in a loop. And yeah, there's even a chemical reason for that. Your brain gives you little hits of dopamine just for thinking things through, even if you're not solving anything. So in a weird way, your brain rewards you for overthinking, which is why telling someone to just stop thinking doesn't work at all. But here's something most people don't realize. Overthinkers, they're usually more empathetic. They read people better. They notice small details. They understand emotions on a deeper level. They feel everything more. But that comes with a cost, because when you notice everything, you carry everything too. And here's the truth most people don't talk about. Not every problem can be solved by thinking. Some things, you just have to feel them, or decide, or let them go. That's why a lot of therapists don't try to stop your thoughts. They teach you how to step back from them. Like instead of, this is bad, I need to fix it right now, you shift to, okay, my brain is doing that thing again. That small shift, it gives you space. And that space, that's where control comes back. So if you overthink a lot, this isn't a weakness. It's a powerful mind that just never learned when to switch off. And the real goal isn't to shut it down completely. It's to teach it that it's finally safe to relax. And honestly, that's something a lot of us are still learning.